In this video, I'm going to be philosophizing on freedom and discussing the meaningfulness of freedom, though I'm going to start with discussing paradoxes of freedom, because freedom can ironically be what creates meaninglessness and sense of arbitrariness and the absurd in life, as when we come to think of all the things that we could do and should do and could have done in one moment or even the subsequent moment, as we're thinking about what to do, there's many things we can do and many things that have intrinsic meaning to them. And in some manner of approach, they're all competing for what to do next. And our perceptions, our direct perceptions, our efforts and agency that we invest in time and effort regarding what we do and how we behave and how we direct meaningful information processes specific to well-defined self-directed learning processes, and this creation of meaning process that engages intrinsic creative thinking and creative behaviors. And freedom is only really truly meaningful insofar as we can actually do something rather than nothing, and create a meaning rather than nothing, and a meaning that's meaningful rather than meaningless. Because when we just leave it there as it is, other people can come in and invade our freedom and can ultimately decrease the agency and meaning we have in life, increase these deprivation motivations and feelings of deprivation that are highly intense and negative, and really increase the negativities and breed ill health and ill well-being, and nothing really good there. While when we engage more agentically in our surrounds with regards to ourself and the centralizing meanings, the meanings that seem to, in the near and far moments of our experience, recur and come back to us, in which we want to operate more towards and cultivate more of, and get that meaningful feeling again, that meaningful emotion that's intrinsic to that perception, action, and behavior apparatus, and that doing of that, whatever that thing that really truly expands those deepening expansivenesses of meaningfulness that, as a must, establish the good enough and necessarily necessary conditions that create meaningfulness processes within our lives that we are free to navigate, coordinate, and well calibrate in regards to what truly invokes meaningful emotions, and can also increase our capacity to strengthen our strengths. And there's a lot of meaning in doing that, because that's ultimately what's conducive to self-virtuousness, and which exemplifies what we as individuals tend to look upon others and aspire towards doing ourselves, for ourselves, engaging in self-directed learning processes that, as a must, require the causations of our direct perceptions, necessitated psychological needs, expansive of our psychological well-being, this meaningful living, this optimal well-being that we can expand through tapping into the positive aspects of our open and free consciousness, that we can create meanings in a creative process that engages specific behaviors that allow us to grant access to ourselves, access to knowledge, and constitute knowledge that constitute knowledge, and meaningfully so, deepening meaningfulnesses within the awesomeness of our unexpected experiences, which tend to be what develop and create the worthwhileness of our existences. And that's all I want to say for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.